everybody. Welcome to myGM Season 3, WWE 2k25. We're on weeks 12 right now, maybe on 13. We'll have to see how long the video goes here. But welcome once again. Good to see everybody here. We are getting into the waning weeks of 2k25 here as 2k26 is upon the horizon here. It is just literally 1 day under a month that 2k26 is released. As we are recording this over on twitch.tv/MikeTheRef, and which means we only have a few more weeks to go of myGM here. We might do a super sim to wrap up season 3, but we'll play it by ear and see how things go. But yeah, as we get into this here, let's change over the screen here to the gameplay loop here, and as you can see, we still have a fairly healthy lead. But Mutiny has knocked us down quite a bit here. We still have the cheat code cards so we can rip somebody out, but I'm waiting for somebody to pick up somebody big this season so we can sort of take a big name out of this and basically see what we need going forward. But yeah, we got last week we had a bit of an accidental rivalry. I was trying to get a rivalry with Braun, and I ended up with one with Ludwig. So that's a thing. So, yeah, as we go through here, I do have 15 minutes to book. If you guys have any ideas on what you want to see in terms of booking, feel free to add them in. And, yeah, let's get to it here. Atlantic City, New Jersey. My time coming in this week. Can't say I've been loving it, but I pray to stay another 5 weeks. You know what? We have to. You know what? Cole really isn't the guy that's been helping us out a whole lot. It's Ollie that I want to keep. Oh, we are going to keep you around. That'll work. Proposition. Little partnership next few weeks. Do I want to work with Grande Americano? You know what? Let's do it. We'll just do something small here. Misery wants a match with Kalani in the next 2 weeks. All right, we can do that. All right, what do we got to manage with the roster here? Oh, we got a couple that went up. All right, Misery, what do you got? Let's go with, you know what? We don't have enough Gauntlet Eliminator Specialists, so we'll do that. Oba's at a level 15. What's he, a bruiser right now? We don't have enough giants around, so we'll be able to do that too. So, all right, let's take a look at what we got to do for storyline here. Promise interference. Elidolo wants to tag with Trent Shaw. I don't remember that. All right, well, if I remember that, let's kill a few of these birds in a basket here. And we'll do Oba Femi. And Ollie. Why not? We'll put that over here. We'll do, what other rivalries do we have going forward here? I think what I might do is I do Maine and Jordynne and have Bayley interfere. Just to piss off Misery Maine. Okay, so we'll put Misery Maine against Kalani Jordynne. And we'll get an interference spot by Bayley. See if we can get that feud moved up. Okay, so those are those two big ones there. Okay, so we need a triple threat and a four-way. Did we do that card already or no? So I need one more contract to renew. That won't be a big deal. I need one more where I can do all 5. And one more with all the promos done. Okay, so I need a triple threat. I should look at my stamina and see where I'm at here. Oh, hello. I think we got one right here. Because we did already Bayley, like, we can't put these two in the same match because that'll be, okay, so we'll do Mariah May, we'll do Jordynne Grace. And I want to get Bayley Dub in a match. Because you guys want to see the new intro for him. What's our producer goal? One TLC match. Ugh, okay. So we'll have to see which one we want to do as a TLC. Stamina. This is going to be our control week here a little bit. So the rule is if Braun and Mike are in the same... We're going to have to give Braun and Mike a week off here just to... Because the stamina is absolutely horrible at this point. Who do we put in there as a face, though? Yeah, I think we're going to pull the women's card out here and maybe... Let's do Lash. Let's do... You know what? Let's do Trish. Let's do Rhea. Put the title on the line. Make this the TLC match that they need. And what do we get? Hell Spot 3. Hell yeah, we're going to need that. All right, book some promos. I want to see if this will work out here. If Mike can call out Braun, can we change this up to a different feud that way? If we could do that, that would actually be a very big bonus here. going to have to use... Actually, I'll do that. Oh, does anybody need training? That's the thing. Actually, this would probably be the best one for training. That way he could get bumped up a little bit too, so. Okay, all booked. Let's take a look at the power cards here. Always good to get an extra pre-match physio. Injury rehabs. I have 6 injury rehab 3s. I don't think I need any more. Is there anybody dreadfully low? Not really. What I think I might do right now, actually, instead of... Instead of this feud, you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to take care of that other little issue that I have. Don't want aid. We'll do Jerry Sweat. Sure. Welcome to the team, Jerry. So which one was it that needs this? El Grande Americano. Okay. Do I have El Grande in another match? Nope. There he is. You're going to take on Jerry Sweat. Because I really don't care if my jobbers are too much for a whiner here, so. That's fine. I don't need anything big right now. All right, we got that. You know what? I don't think this actually needs... This one could be a tables. This one could be a TLC. Yeah, there's a TLC specialty there too. So that actually makes a little bit more sense because we have the title here. This is just going to be nonsense. Actually, I'm going to do this. Call out promo, charity, training. We're good there. All my power cards are dealt with. We're taking a lot longer than I'm used to on this one, so... Do I want to use a table boost on this one? I'm a little worried about that match, so yeah, we'll do that. So that's going to be a 5-star anyway. No, I probably don't need it, but... Alright, I think we got everything here. We're good to go. Anything else I gotta... Cole's gone, so I don't care. Okay, I think we got her. $50,000 for this week. That'll work for me. Let's see what let's see what everybody else has got up their sleeves. Okay, for SmackDown. Cargill and I still can't believe those two aren't injured. Versus Morgan and Rodriguez for the women's title. Morgan wins. There's going to be injuries. No injuries. Holy crap. All right. Swerve calling out Mark Coffey. Katana Chance, Piper Niven. I'm still thinking Katana and Caden are going to pop over to our side and just ask to come over. Piper's up for 3 weeks now. Yeah. Wolfgang does okay. Prime Bottle, Ridge Holland with Mike Bailey running in.
1, 2, it's over.
All right, Ridge is pissed. 2.5. Jay White with 2. And Tornado Tag Match. Ospreay and Thorpe versus Theory and Waller. Champs retain. Eddie Thorpe out for 2 months. Damn. All right, NXT. Lorraine Hartwell versus Meechin and Julia with the titles on the line. Meechin and Julia. 4 stars, level 4. Perfectly worked out. Lexus King calls out Takeshita, level 2. Akam versus Takeshita.
1, 2, that's 3. Bring it.
Takeshita wins. Just keep building up Takeshita's stock. I might have to steal him. Cruz del Toro gets 2,000. Gallows versus Vinci. TLC match. Probably had the same stipulation we did.
It's over. Hit the bell.
Gallows with a 3-star. Molly Holly calling out Meechin. Gets that to level 3. Tornado Tag title match. Fraxium and the War Raiders. That would actually be pretty fun to watch.
Ring it.
War Raiders win, level 3. Fraxium not dead, I'm surprised. Berto and Creed versus Omega and Dragunov. No title because he's
1,
a coward.
2, that's 3. Ring the bell.
Omega and Dragunov, 3.5. Eric Rowan gets his popularity up a little bit, so that should help with morale. Fallon versus Fake Stephanie versus Roxanne.
1, 2, that's it. It's over. Hit the bell.
Fallon wins. Not good. Charlotte with a 4 popularity. Good job for her. Ivy now, JC Jane. Ivy's upset. Okay.
1, 2, it's over.
JC wins. Ivy's going to be pissed. 2 stars again. McAfee calling out Berta. Okay. Josh Briggs, Buddy Murphy taking out Pretty Deadly. No titles on the line. Brutus Creed doing some interference work.
1, 2, ring that bell.
Pretty Deadly win. Creed and Murphy get to a level 4. All right. Mission accomplished. All right, for WCW, tables match, fatal 4-way. Maxxine and Lash hate each other. Trish and Rhea, I wouldn't mind them hating each other. And the title's on the line with somebody, so you never know. Maxxine might end up with a title after this. Let's go take a look. Once again, everybody, thank you for checking things out here.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way tables match and is for the WCW Women's Championship.
It'll be fun to see how things work out for 26 here.
Introducing the challenger, representing the Alpha Academy from Phoenix, Arizona, Maxxine Dupris.
But the fact that Maxxine and Lash... But we are going to try... Hey, Vic, good to see you here tonight. Yes, completely agree with you, my friend. The chant wasn't as loud today, but...
Representing Man 4 from Atlanta, Georgia, Lash Legend.
It's funny, Zodiac made a very good point. The chant wasn't as loud, but you sort of expect that with the fact that, yeah, different country, right? Like, they're literally halfway across the world. But the fact that they even have the passion even to say it, to me, says a lot. So, it makes a statement without making a huge statement. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if you see that up here in Canada during the tour. But also remember that office has offices here in Canada. But yeah, no, things are going great here right now. I hope everything's going good for you. Backbreaker's going amazing. You actually have Mellow Beast actually has a shot. I'll wait for you. That's you.
The challenger from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus.
Mellow Beast has a shot at getting into the wildcard final. All he has to do is essentially beat the guy in first place on Wednesday. If he wins that, he earns himself a tie to get in at least in second. And we don't have a tiebreaker, just everybody gets involved, so. Basically, you and me both have a shot. So, we both have to win our matches, then we get a shot in there, but... Or... I really don't want to ever go over this intro.
And introducing the champion from Adelaide, Australia, the WCW Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley.
It's really convoluted right now, but there might be a four-way tie with 6 points. Or a three-way tie with 6 points. If we all end up with 6 points, then that means McGee, who has 9, will be in first, and everybody else will be... Which I think it probably will end up being a gauntlet eliminator or a gauntlet match, which means he'll get the final spot. But yeah, we needed to book a match right off the bat that was going to be... there's a couple... I want to get another Hall of Fame trophy tonight, which we will, for our Season 3 accomplishments. You didn't need 7 Fletcher versus Briscoes? Honestly, it was one of the best matches on the show. 5 was good, yeah. You know what it probably was? In my honesty, what probably ended up happening? And this is where the TK factor comes in. Tony probably went to Kyle and said, Kyle, what kind of match do you want in Sydney? In front of your family, we want to give you a good presentation this year. And the one guy that he's probably worked with the best right now, if it isn't going to be Ospreay, it's going to be Mark Briscoe. And if you can do something wild and crazy like a ladder match like this, in front of your home crowd, why not, right? The main event was pretty wild. The fact that Lena Cross is now siding with Megabad, to me, that's a big win too. Makes sense. So it just proved that Kyle wins the belt back from the second tonight in the ladder match. Well, yeah, I get that. But Fletcher wanted to walk in as champion. And honestly, let's put it this way. Did you really need to have Ciampa in this match? Would have been great? Absolutely. The match would have been spectacular. Here's the thing, and here's why I don't want, why I wanted this match instead. If you watch tonight, and even we were talking about this during the sidecast, early on in the show, it felt like they were using the format for a pay-per-view, where you get match, promo segment match, like promo video, not promo, actual talking promo. You would continually get like a promo, you get a promo video match, promo video match, promo video match, like for the first hour or so. If you use up Ciampa versus Fletcher on this pay-per-view, do you really want to use it on the next one? Because I'll tell you right now, I want to see Fletcher versus Ciampa in LA in front of 10,000 people. I'd be greedy and say I want it in front of 10,000 people in Vancouver, but let's not get too greedy. Nice shoulder breaker by Maxxine. I think Rhea needs to get in there. And, oh God, Trish is going to steal that title, isn't she? Yep, she's about to steal the title. Here we go. And new women's champion. Looks like we're going to be running Trish and Rhea for a little bit now. No. It's an unofficial 5-star match, so I'm not too worried about it here. But yeah, TK doesn't like to run the same match on back-to-back pay-per-views, which is also a reason why I use Brody King here tonight.
Here is your winner, and the new WCW Women's Champion, Trish Stratus.
Well, Trish and Rhea are going to be going at it for a while, which isn't exactly the worst thing in the world either. Could you imagine no rivalry? That would... This crowd's absolutely hating me now. I love every second of it. Legendary. Well, yeah, we used the fake card, of course. No rivalry. Really? Okay, so we do get the new rivalry. Okay, that works for me. We'll call that out. Damn it. I wanted to get that rivalry changed. I guess I'm going after Kaiser. Ugh. All right, so Americano asked for some interference by me, so we hired Jerry Sweat.
1, 2, it's over.
Americano wins. 2-star match. Works for me. Danielson gets us 4,000 fans. So Andrade wanted to team up with Trent Shaw. So I decided to give him a mobile Femi and Ollie Flatland, and hopefully Shaw and Flatland can get a bit of a rivalry going. And then if they got a rivalry going, I'll throw Kaiser and the ref in there, 4-way, put the title up, see what happens, and we'll go from there. Either way. Let's see how Andrade and Trent Shaw work out.
from Mexico, weighing in at 230 pounds, Andrade.
Yeah, it's going to be like the next month here for AEW is going to be very exciting to be a part of. Like hell, Monday we got, Wednesday, we got Omega and Swerve, which is probably going to end up in a no contest, so we can end up towards the pay-per-view. We'll probably get signed between FTR and the Bucks on Wednesday. I think Tony didn't want to announce much of anything until we were done here. I got a feeling Lena Cross is going to have something on the show. I don't know if Lena's gotten her graphic at all. That's the thing.
And his partner from Little Rock, Arkansas, weighing in at 219 pounds, Trent.
You never know. I might have to do some tag team work with these guys. If it works out, right? But yeah, all I can say is just buckle up, because the next few weeks are going to be pretty amazing for AEW as a whole. So. Everybody get your poses ready. This is the new Swerve this year. Last year was the Swerve dance, now it's the Oba stretch. This man's going to be such a star.
And from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 273 pounds.
It's good to do a nice stretch too while you're doing this, so that actually makes a lot of sense doing this. The only thing that sucks for Oba as a whole is the fact that he's being introduced at the same time that Kit Wilson is. Because the worst thing you can have is two basically fighting two different dances on TikTok that you have to get done. If you're WWE, I would assume you'd want to do one. But also, if you're WWE, I would assume you want to make your tickets affordable so that people can actually come to the shows. By the way, they're 25% off this week. So it's only a 2-bedroom house mortgage application instead of a 4-bedroom. Because, yeah,
145 pounds, Ollie Flatland.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating that way, so. It's so funny that they just don't. When you talk to certain people, they seem to be so out of touch with everything that goes on. And that just seems to be what TKO and WWE are right now. Like, the economy's in the toilet. Nobody can afford to go. Oh, no, we're going to keep our prices even higher and then just expect everybody to still want to show up. And now they're doing that blackout. Okay, the one mistake I made in this match is to make it a regular match, so... So for those that are familiar, yeah, we might be caught here for a little bit, so. But we will be having a triple threat match as our main event, TLC style. It's going to be the Mariah May, Jordynne Grace, and the brand new entrance for Bailey Dub. So yeah, you're gonna have to come check that out. We managed to get the 2017 entrance available for Bailey Dub. So there you go, Trent. I think we might have found our screenshot for the thumbnail. You know, when you're a cruiserweight and you can do butterfly suplexes like that, it's not fair. Nice little bulldog there. Trent, go help your partner. I guess you don't need it a whole lot. Oh, nice boot to the face. And Ollie's down and dead. Now, technically, that's a DQ, so you're not in your corner in time, right? When it's not your partner. Somersault wheel kick. Oh, that wasn't too smart, Andrade. Let Oba just march into the ring like that. So yeah, 4 weeks from today, we're actually going to be in 2K26 territory, so said it would be a rush to get to the Hall of Fame, and we might actually be able to do that here. We're going to get at least one trophy tonight. What are you do? Oh, God. Back top driver on the apron. That is not something nice to be to have there. But Andrade uncorks a Hurricanrana on Ollie just for the hell of it. Uh-oh. Oba. All right, well, he's calling this over. And Trent's had so much confidence he didn't even come in to help. Sledgehammer down. Gator. I didn't even think of it that way. Everybody's got an opinion. We don't exactly always have to agree. And I honestly didn't feel it was raging bait. It was just trying to state facts. I just wasn't going to get into it a whole lot. But no, thank you, Brad. I appreciate it. That's the best part, when you don't really even think about Oba. Oba just said to hell with that move. No, when somebody doesn't like a particular... And here's the thing, and I've always said this. If one thing I've always said, if you're going to have a reason why you don't like certain things, give me a reason why. If you have a reason why, I don't mind talking to you about it. We've banned people from here before for literally saying, well, wrestling just sucks. AEW just sucks. No storytelling after the best pay-per-view we ever had. That was the last ban that I've done. The best pay-per-view with like stories that have been built for like 3 years. And the guy came in and literally just said AEW doesn't tell stories. So I'm like, nah, you're done. I'm not even going to piss around with this one. In terms of good wrestling stopped 25 years ago, you're allowed to have your opinion about that. But I make sure I reiterate it that you like that wrestling. You like that kind of wrestling. You like this one. And the women's wrestling, well, here's the thing, and I'll be straight up about it. As I've said, I think Harley Cameron is the most improved wrestler in AEW over the last 2 years. Like during the, oh, there we go. And Oba just breaks it up. Harley is the most improved wrestler for the last 2 years, as far as I'm concerned. And that's between AEW, WWE, and all. Still less, yeah, exactly. Spiral tap, but Oba's not coming in. That's going to do it. She still isn't perfect. And honestly, some of the stuff that she was doing in there was just a little off. I'm not going to say it was horrible. It was just a little off. But it wasn't sudden to say that it was absolutely terrible. The emotion of the crowd got her through that match. Got them all through that match. And now that Lena Cross has showed up. But I appreciate it. It's funny because I'm just shy of 1 month away from 15 years. March 10th will crown 15 years of me as a content creator. So, yeah, the crowd was into it. Yeah, Brian, I started a call-in show on Blog Talk Radio promotion that, or a website that just closed down this last January. I started doing a wrestling and Canadian Football League call-in show. Did it for about a year. Well, it would have been about actually 3.5 years. And then in 2015, I joined up with Andre C. and Brian Hamilton, and we started covering the local indie scene and went from there.
Here are your winners. The team of Andrade and Trent.
So we did this because Andrade and Trent Shaw wanted to work together. It was a whole whopping 1.5 stars. We're probably not going to do it again. But I made Andrade happy. Isn't that what we all want in life? And now they have a feud. Well, at least I got something in the mid-card to deal with. Kaiser gets 2 experience. I'm trying to push him up to level 20. But here we go. Main event. TLC match, because Trips is going to give us a Hell Spa 3 if we put a TLC on the card. Mariah, May, Jordynne, Grace, they're both at level 3. And their stamina's at 91, so they got lots of time to do this. And Bailey Dub, who I went in and I fixed her entrance. Since you play certain mounts of the showcase mode, it unlocks certain entrances and certain things, right? So, but once again, as we're getting into the main event, everybody, thank you for being here. Appreciate ya.
The following contest is a triple threat tables, ladders, and chairs match. Making her way to the ring from London, England, Mariah.
If you're watching this over on the YouTube channel, we do record these every Saturday after AEW Collision. And if you're watching this on Twitch, the replay of this will be available every Friday over on the Backbreaker Gaming YouTube channel. So. And unfortunately, due to time constraints this week, we're only going to be doing 1 week. It is going to be a little shorter video, but we'll make up for it here over the next few weeks. Like I said, we are getting close to wrapping up 2K25 regardless. It'll be nice to have Blake Monroe in the game as an actual character next year. And I guarantee you somebody's going to switch it over to a Mariah May outfit.
And her opponents, first, from Austin, Texas, Jordynne.
There is a possibility that this could be our pay-per-view match. Wouldn't hurt my feelings to have the one-on-one with him. I do need to finish up Bailey and Kalani Jordan, and then we can move on to Bailey versus Bailey Dub. So what I want to do is Bailey versus Bailey Dub next go around to week 20, and then to week 25 we do them as a tag. They didn't have the Jumbotron though. I thought I changed that.
And from San Jose, California, Bailey.
It's been a while since we've seen this. The wacky waving inflatable tube man. I don't know, the background still works if you ask me. It does look like something scrambled, to be honest, but... So once again, this is a TLC. Are there physics random? Yeah. Oh, we've seen a few bit of physics being a little bit out there. Are you talking about the two guys? I have no idea. I don't get the when I get in there to program it, it ain't that specific. But I guess in 26 you actually can manually set off pyro during entrances, sort of like the way they do it in Fight Forever. If you guys played AEW Fight Forever at all, you'll notice when you do the pyro shot, or you can select different camera views as well as set off different sets of pyro just randomly. See, Mariah's being the smart one here. She wants to end this early. Oh God, this might end quick. Oh, never mind. I do appreciate in this match that everybody's going for the titles real quick. They're going for the briefcase. Like, we're not even 2 minutes in and we've already had 4 attempts. All right, Bailey Dub. Here we go. Jordynne goes through the table, so she's pretty much done. So basically this one here, I'm trying to set this up so that this feud gets to a level 4. Which really, whenever Bailey Dub gets in there, it shouldn't be ever a problem here. Guys, Mariah's got the briefcase. Oh, God. Okay, nice save. See, once again, Mariah's the smart one again. Oh, and Mariah knocks her down? Yeah, that's how you fix it. Just get rid of the ladder. Physics be damned here. This has to show why Mariah might be one of the most intelligent wrestlers, period, here. Like, she's just relentless going after that title. All right, well, that just sliced her in half. All right, Jordynne, be the smart one now. Grab everything. This might be elementary at this point. Well, it looks like Bailey's looking to help Jordynne. Drops the elbow as Jordynne grabs the case. Bailey wasn't there to win it anyway. Now that Trish is the champion, it actually makes a lot of sense. The women have been absolutely killing it on this show. Like, we'll have to see what the score is on this, but I'm pretty sure we're going to get a decent one. I'm not really worried after the last one, but the last one was a
Here is your winner,
1.5 stars.
Jordynne Grace.
There we go. Jordynne Grace with the victory here. And a 4-star match. And the rivalry gets up to level... All right. Rivalry's a level 4. We got that one set. Pretty much everything perfectly followed into place there. Thank you, Brian, for the emotes. All right, let's go take a look at the final scores here. Amazing booking, and we only used one cheat card for it. Okay, so Stratus and Ripley are at a 1. Legend and Dupris are at 3, so we can use that. That tag is useless. That's at a 4. I wanted that feud to go, but it looks like we're going to be doing Kaiser and Ref. Good booking for SmackDown this week. A lot of injuries. 8 weeks for Thorpe, 3 weeks for Niven. I hope he's got cards. And then good booking for Mutiny, a level 4, a level 3, and a level 4. So he's getting ready for the PLE2. And NXT gets amazing booking. A level 4, level 2, level 3, and level 3. So they're in line to have a pretty good show themselves. So let's go take a look at the final results, though. SmackDown got a 112. Yeah, I'll continue these in a second here. Yeah, it was a spinal surgery for, oh my God. What? I forget Kit's partner's name again. Elton Prince, there we go. I'm a little stupid because, you know, Elton, I do believe, trained here in Edmonton. So, yeah. Elton Prince went through for some spinal surgery. He's not a very public person, so he really wasn't talking a whole lot about it. So that's why not a lot of people knew about it. There was a lot of speculation all over the place, and he's going to be out for a while, so that's why they did the whole gimmick with Kit. And if he's able to come back, they're going to use him, right? So it's not a big deal there. So, but yeah, that's what ended up happening there. So a 112 score, 400 fans only, and made 60 grand. NXT got a 121, 9,000 fans, and made 67 grand. Okay, that's a bonus. Mutiny got a 114. They made 75 fans. 75. One of your favorite tag teams fell. Yeah, that's absolutely what it is. It was an injury. It was something that he couldn't work with anymore, and they had to get like a spinal fusion for him. So all the best to Elton Prince in his recovery, but his health is more important than any wrestling thing. So WCW got a 122, 8,700 fans all over that, and 122,000. So we're over 600,000 now. myGM. Got the Health Spa 3 for helping out. Got the Bad Publicity 3 for another one. And a Veto Star for another one. This is a very good week, folks. We've increased our lead. Well, basically CM Punk didn't do anything this week. And we're now up to 75,000 for a lead. So, yeah, we're cruising pretty good right now. So, and the other two, well, there's ways for them to come back, but it's going to take a lot here. So, but yeah, let's bring it back up here to a full screen here. Once again, everybody, thank you for being here. We are only going to do 1 week this week, unfortunately, due to time constraints, due to AEW running long. And unfortunately, I have to be up in the morning here for some stuff, so I got to pass out early here. So for those on Twitch, hang on. We're going to raid out here in just a moment. But for you on YouTube, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe. Tell all your friends. And we'll see y'all here next time on the Backbreaker Gaming YouTube channel. And we'll see you here for another edition of myGM. And don't forget to stop by Monday mornings on the GM channel or the gaming channel for Backbreaker Wrestling. Fanboy Brian versus Mike the Ref coming up this Wednesday, being taped live after Dynamite. Brian, I forgot to mention that to you. That's the matchup for Wednesday, as well as Mellow Beast taking on MCG. We got the reveal of the mystery team that Kayla's bringing in as their new enforcers since she fired the boss man. And they're going to be taking on Nick Ontario and Hoju. And in our main event, it's going to be Willow Nightingale and Chris Statlander for one of the quarterfinal spots over at BPW Arrival for the BPW World title. So with that being said, thank you everybody for checking things out. We'll see y'all here next time. See ya.